Beastie Boys said, no sleep till Brooklyn. Yep, NXT is back again in the Barclays Center right before SummerSlam to give us yet another takeover special. And I'm here with my predictions for what's going to go down this Saturday.
Ember Moon versus Billie Kay.
At Brooklyn, we see the debut of Ember Moon. We've been seeing these really mysterious, spooky-like vignettes about her. You might know her as Athena on the independent circuit. She wrestled for WSU, Shimmer, among others. I don't think this will be much of a match against Billie Kay. They're really hyping the Ember Moon character. I think her entrance will probably last longer than the match. So, she'll get over on Billie Kay within seconds, in my humble opinion.
No Way Jose versus Austin Aries.
I enjoyed how they built this feud rather quickly, but rather organically, with Austin coming out and No Way preaching, have fun and everything, and then Austin making the almost inevitable heel turn. I really like No Way Jose. He's entertaining, with the dancing and the peppy ring music. He's really good in the ring. And I love Austin Aries. He is the greatest man that ever lived. I enjoy him heel or face, whatever he wants to do. I love his in-ring work. That being said, I think No Way Jose gets the win. They're trying to give him a bit of a push. The storyline they're working with Austin seems to be he's a heel because he's getting overlooked. He's missing these opportunities. A loss will definitely feed into that story, feed into that character, give No Way Jose a push. So, yes, I think your winner at Brooklyn, No Way Jose.
Andrade Cien Almas versus Bobby Roode.
This match is going to be 100% glorious. I know, bad joke, but I think it will be a really good match. I've been very impressed with Andrade Almas since he's come to NXT, and Bobby Roode is one of the best professional wrestlers going today. Very happy to see him on NXT. I was kind of disappointed that James Storm didn't stick around, maybe see a little beer money action down in NXT, but, Bobby plays a great heel, and this glorious heel character he's doing is just entertaining as all get out. I can't wait to see him get in the ring. That being said, I think he wins the first match. Even though Cien's only been there a short time, I think he definitely does the job for Bobby in Bobby's first match. I definitely think Roode will definitely get the win by some nefarious means. Feet on the ropes, pulling the tights, doing something behind the referee's back. Definitely a dirty heel maneuver. But, so Cien will definitely be able to possibly, have a rematch at some time in the future. But Roode definitely will get over in his debut on NXT. So NXT Takeover Brooklyn 2, your winner, Bobby Roode.
NXT Tag Team Champions The Revival versus Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano for the NXT Tag titles.
Predicting this one, I went back and forth about a dozen times thinking who's going to win, reasons why they would win, things of that nature. And I'll tell you a couple of reasons. For a while, I thought Ciampa and Gargano would win. They're super over with the fans. I think that the Revival possibly is coming up to the main roster shortly. So I thought they'd put the belts on Gargano and Ciampa to facilitate that. Then when the Cruiserweight Classic came, awesome match between Gargano and Ciampa. If you have not seen that yet, get on the network, watch it. It's a joy to behold. Um, these they haven't tagged for long, but the amount of tagging definitely gave them knowledge of each other and the ability to put on a great hard hitting match. Gargano taking tons of punishment from the Sicilian psychopath. In the very end, not going to spoil it, just emotional, I should say. Um, so whenever I saw that, and Gargano is making it to the second round, and it looks like he might have a chance to go even further. Looking at the brackets, and with Raw having a cruiserweight division, I definitely think Gargano might come up in that. Same with Tommaso. I think they might come up as singles and then, tag every once in a while. And that's where I'm at. That's where my head is right now. I think the Revival keep the NXT titles, and they're going to have a great match, but I think Ciampa and Gargano definitely do the job. Because I foresee both them guys coming up to be in the Cruiserweight division on Raw here in a few months. So, yeah, definitely still your NXT champs at the end of Brooklyn Takeover, the Revival.
NXT Women's Champion Asuka versus Bayley for the NXT Women's title.
The women's division in NXT has had to get back on its feet a little. Not saying that Asuka's not a great champion, and Bayley was a great champion, but with the loss of Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss and Carmella, and earlier, a while back losing Charlotte and Sasha Banks and Becky, it definitely got depleted and is at kind of a work in progress, shall I say, at this point. So everyone's thinking they'll take Bayley up at some time. She had a really good run at the pay per view, being Sasha's partner. But I personally think they're going to give her a distinction before she comes up. And that distinction will be the first ever two-time NXT Women's Champion. Yes, I think Bayley defeats Asuka at Brooklyn to relive that title win she had at Brooklyn last year. So it's going to be definitely an emotional time for her, and I think definitely will lead to a great match. Her and Asuka had a tremendous match the first time. So I definitely think Asuka drops the belt to Bayley to make Bayley a two-time NXT Women's Champion.
NXT Champion Samoa Joe versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the NXT title.
This should be one of the hardest hitting matches we have ever seen on an NXT special, with two of the hardest hitters on the roster going at it over the NXT title. Not very much finesse in this match. It's just going to be the epitome of strong style, with a king of strong style facing off against the Samoan submission machine. Um, I think Samoa Joe keeps the title. Shinsuke is very popular, not just down in NXT. I think the main roster crowd, the WWE universe, would be very happy to see him on Raw or SmackDown. So I don't foresee them putting the belt on him to keep him down in NXT. He was on my short list of people I thought they might bring up during the brand extension draft. If not for the fact that he was also on my short list of people who I thought would go after the NXT title as well. So I think at the end of the night, Samoa Joe is still your NXT champion, and Shinsuke is not long for NXT anymore. I think he comes up to the main roster very shortly. So there are my thoughts on what's going to go down this Saturday at NXT Takeover Brooklyn 2. Give me your thoughts and predictions in the comments section below. Don't forget to give this video the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you like the show, go over to facebook.com/the Family One Kickout. Like us over there. You can follow me on Twitter at Festus74. I'll probably be live tweeting during TakeOver and SummerSlam. So follow me to see all my thoughts and give me yours on these two shows. And join me next time when I'll be giving you my previews and predictions on what's going to happen on SummerSlam. Until then, just remember, when life has you pinned, always kick out.